Most people think the hardest part of getting into property is saving for a deposit. They'll work extra hours, cut back on coffees, they'll even live like students just to scrape together that elusive 25%. But here's the truth, you don't need to save for a deposit. Now, don't get me wrong, deposits matter. But the way we talk about them is what's so dangerous. If you've ever felt stuck financially because you can't seem to save fast enough for a deposit, this video will set you free. Because what you actually need isn't a deposit. You need financial fuel. That statement alone could save you 5 years and possibly hundreds of thousands of pounds. How do I know? Because I've helped hundreds of aspiring investors generate income from property without saving for years, without needing huge deposits, and without even buying properties in the traditional sense. And in this video, I'm gonna walk you through what financial fuel actually is, why most landlords and aspiring investors misunderstand funding entirely, and 3 powerful strategies that you can use right now to fuel your portfolio without waiting for perfect conditions, whether you're just starting out or you're already in the game. Let's start with the biggest myth in UK property.
If you want to get into property, you've got to save for a deposit.
Sounds reasonable, right? Well, it's what the banks want. It's what brokers say. It's what your financially savvy uncle promises you. But here's what's actually happening in real life. You see, people spend 3 to 5 years cutting costs, saving scrapes, avoiding holidays, and literally skipping nights out, living like monks, all to try and raise 30 to 50,000 pounds for a deposit. And just when they get close, the market shifts. You see, the reason most have been taught this save for a deposit way of thinking is because it sounds responsible, it sounds logical, and it's what people teaching you to do it did. But here's what it actually costs. It traps good people into thinking that saving is the same as strategy. They keep saving little by little while prices rise, whilst markets shift and deals pass them by. Then prices go up further, rates go up further, and the type of property they were hoping to buy is now out of reach again. It's like trying to hit a moving target with a broken bow and arrow. And here's the killer. You see, while they were saving, they weren't learning. They weren't practicing, they weren't earning. They were just stuck. And that's what we'd both call dead time. And worse, many of them start to internally believe they're failing. Not because they're not committed, but because the strategy they are sold on working was broken from the start. This is the deposit saving trap, and it's keeping thousands of smart, capable, and motivated people locked out of the very game they're trying to get into. So what's the alternative? This is where financial fuel comes in. Financial fuel is not just about money, it's about momentum. It's about building systems and strategies that generate opportunities rather than waiting around hoping for them. It's how people like Dwayne, a family man with no prior property experiences, have been able to start generating over £1,700 a month in income without ever buying a house. Let that sink in. No agents, no mortgage application, no 25% deposits, just a new way of thinking and the courage to take action. Jesus once said, "Which of you, desiring to build a tower, does not first sit down and count the cost?" That verse isn't just about finances, it's about preparation. Saving alone is not preparation. Strategic thinking is. You see, what you need isn't just a pile of cash, you need financial fuel. Fuel is different. Fuel is about understanding the engine. Fuel is about power. Fuel is about leverage and movement. Fuel says, I might not have everything, but I can move something right now. You see, here are 3 ways people step into property investing without having to save for years and years just to get started. House hacking, inspiring investors, and elevating with equity. Let's break them down, and more importantly, let's make them real. Strategy 1, house hacking. House hacking is where your own living space becomes your first income producing asset. This isn't some shady side hustle. It's not turning your kitchen into a co-working space. It's a proven, often overlooked strategy, and it's especially powerful for beginners. Under the UK's rent a room scheme, you can earn up to £7,500 per year tax-free by renting out a furnished room in your primary residence. That's over £600 a month net. Now, I want you to think about this. What if instead of spending 5 years saving £600 a month, you earned it every single month, starting this year? That's what house hacking does. And it's not just about the money. You learn to manage a space. You learn to communicate with tenants. You learn about contracts, deposits, issues, negotiations, systems. You learn the business while you live your life. It's a masterclass in low risk, high learning investing. And for many of my beginner students, it's the spark that ignites everything else. Strategy 2, inspiring investors. The second strategy is probably the most misunderstood in all of property. It's not about begging and it's not about being flashy. It's about inspiring confidence. And I call it inspiring investors because when done right, you're not chasing money, you're attracting partnerships. Here's the truth. Most landlords that I used to meet, and I met over 100 every single month for 3 years, had capital but no time. Meanwhile, aspiring investors have time and hunger but no capital. That's the opportunity. You see, when you understand how to package your knowledge, your research, your opportunities, and present them in a structured, trustworthy way, investors take notice. You don't need rich friends. You need to build rich and real trust. That means being able to explain the deal in plain English, showing the numbers. That means projecting potential downside and offering fair returns. It also means learning how to listen and align your opportunity with what they actually care about. This isn't pitching, it's problem solving. And when you get it all right, you unlock deals most people never ever even see. Strategy 3, elevating with equity. The first strategy is one most people overlook or avoid because it feels uncomfortable, but it's often the bridge between dreaming about property and doing property. It's what I call elevating with equity. Here's what I mean. You or your family might already be sitting on equity, not in an investment portfolio, but in your own home. You see, and if that equity is just sitting there, it's not working for you. It's money stuck in bricks. Now, I'm not suggesting you remortgage recklessly. That's not the game. But if you can create a structure where small amounts of existing equity can be released, protected, and grown, you have a starting point. You see, the key here is it's not about asking for a handout. It's about offering a well thought out opportunity, one that shows your competence, one that shows your strategy, and one that shows your ability to manage risk. When that's done right, parents, uncles, cousins, friends, they stop seeing you as a risk and start seeing you as a return. It takes clarity, it takes humility, it takes maturity. But when it works, it can catapult your journey in a matter of months, not years. Here's what all 3 of these strategies have in common. They generate movement, not just money, but momentum. They get you off the bench and into the game. Because ultimately, property isn't about who has the most capital, it's about who has the most capability. Capability can be built, momentum can be built, trust can be built, but not if you're stuck trying to do it all alone in silence, waiting for your deposit. Financial fuel changes the game because it shifts the focus from what you lack to what you leverage. And in that shift, everything becomes possible. So let's recap. Saving for a deposit is a noble goal, but a flawed strategy if it leads to years of delay. Financial fuel gives you free pass forward. House hacking, inspiring investors, and elevating with equity. And here's the good news. You don't need to master all 3 today. You just need to start. Start where you are. Start with what you have. Start with who you know. Because the sooner you stop saving and start strategizing, the sooner your property journey starts moving. If this video has opened your eyes, I've something for you. It's called the Cash Flow Quiz and it's currently free to access. This tool shows you exactly where you are in your journey, what's missing, and how to move forward with clarity. You'll find the link below this video, and it takes less than 5 minutes to complete and get your feedback breakdown. No fluff, just insight. And if you're serious about building property income that doesn't rely on deposits, debt, or waiting, then take the quiz. It could be the fuel you've been looking for. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.